Karzai extols the considerable progress Afghanistan has made during his...
Like your jaunty
What did the ranger tell us?
Ranger said cross at the log jam. Looks like a log jam.
How long before I get in? Before it starts, before I begin? How long before you decide? Or before I know what it feels like? Where to? Where do I go? If you never try, then you'll never know. How long do I have to climb up on the side of this mountain of mine?
So our plan now is to get off this scrabbly talus, which is causing our ankles all kinds of problems. We'll drop down across the draw here, up over the moraine into the lake basin. We think, this is a gamble now. What do you think, Bob? 50%?
Oh, much higher, 80,
We
90.
think 80% chance that there's a couloir or gully or notch directly behind that grassy slope, and that we can take that notch up between the snowfields to the east ridge. So that's the plan.
So we're going to gain the East Ridge, and that's our route to the summit, right?
Right.
Well, I got us at 10,000 feet, and we're 3¼ hours away from the trailhead. I'm going to scan down that static peak, and we'll scan down Stewart's Draw, and the trailhead's down there somewhere by that big green open area. Like a cold swim. Oh yeah. That's the granddad.
The farther? No.
No?
No. I don't give climbing lessons, but when I do it through the Rock Island Climbing School. Today's lesson is the self-arrest. The self-arrest is one of the most useless skills on the mountain because it almost never works. But even beginner climbers are taught the self-arrest because it makes them feel better about traveling on snow. When you take a slip on a snow slope like this, the tendency is to panic and do nothing. That just causes you to get faster and you hit the rocks below. So I'm going to be demonstrating the self-arrest today. I'll be walking with the axe in this position. If I fall, I'm going to immediately turn across onto my belly, digging the pick of my axe into the snow and holding on as best I can. What often happens if you don't do this immediately is your speed is so great that your shoulder isn't strong enough to hold onto the axe and it just rips out of your hand. A lot of shoulders get dislocated that way. So we'll see if it works. Conditions today are about perfect for demonstrating the technique, which, as I said, usually works only about 10% of the time. Whoa! That's the self-arrest. graceful. Sliding down on your back head first is the most difficult self-arrest to do, which is why it's important to practice. But finally my kick caught. That was pretty close though.
Buck Mountain, 11,328.
11,742.
That's it, really. There's your Rimrock Lake. The shelf. Oh, the lake's down in the Alaska Basin. See sunset. Oh, yeah, Battleship Mountain. Avalanche, Grass, Table Mountain, South, Middle, Grand, Tiwanaut.
Now we're on top. We got up about 2 o'clock. It's been a beautiful day. We ran into some interesting spots on the final ridge. Bob will probably tell you that I was calling for my mom, and he wouldn't be lying. There was a couple of dicey moments where I was saying, Bob, help me out here. I was glad to have Bob along, though. He was really great with route finding today, and on the final rock. So anyway, it took us a long time. So we're up, we figure 7 o'clock probably to get down, because it's difficult rock, and so this ridge won't be any faster going down than it was coming up. So figure 5 hours down would be 7 o'clock. Well, Bob, tell us about the final push to the summit.
Well, this East Ridge is recommended because it's a little more exhilarating and airy than some of the other routes.
This ridge.
This ridge down here.
That you're talking about, okay. Got it.
So, and that's generally more fun to climb, but sometimes it's get into where maybe it's a little too much fun. I mean, airy, going like this and looking down, and it's 1,500 feet straight down. So we tended to back off some of that, a little too airy for us. So we're in a good spot though, because it's 2:15, and we're gonna head down the ridge. We still have to be careful on the ridge because
a mistake could, well, it'd probably be fatal. Bad mistake. Once we get down near the lake, then we're just talking a fall is just going to be serious injury and a bad night out. So.
Now, is it true that your partner, Lendl, was calling for his mom at one point in the climb?
He called for a little bit of assistance. Hey, can you see where my left foot is? We were working on different routes and stuff, but I knew he had it under control the whole time. Mostly because he's the man.
We got a storm coming in. We got to get out of here.
I'm with you, man.
Construction worker.
Not so bad.